Poems aren't just a bunch of words on a page. Not really. They're more like little machines. Intricate little engines built with secret codes, all designed to make us feel something specific. And today, we're going to pop the hood on one of the greats and see exactly what makes it tick. Okay, so our home history starts right here, with this one line from the poet John Keats. He's looking at this ancient Greek vase, an urn, and on it there's a painting of a young guy leaning in to kiss his love. But because they're just paint on pottery, they're frozen in time. He can never, ever actually reach her. They are stuck right there in that one single moment, forever. So that's the big question, right? How on earth can a handful of words make you, the reader, actually feel what it's like to be stuck like that? Well, guess what? We're about to become detectives. Because Keats, like any good mastermind, left clues hidden in the very bones of the poem, and we're going to find them. All right, first things first. Our first clue is hidden in the poem's architecture. I mean, think about it. Every good builder needs a blueprint, right? And poets are no different. They have a blueprint for how they build their poems, and that's exactly where we're going to find our first piece of evidence. So this poetic blueprint has a name. It's called a rhyme scheme. And all that is really is the pattern of rhymes you hear at the end of each line. It's kind of like a secret code that shows you which words are meant to connect to each other. So let's crack this code together. If we look at the last 6 lines of the stanza, we see leave rhymes with grieve. Okay, we'll call that sound C. Then bear rhymes with fair. Let's call that D. And finally, kiss rhymes with bliss. That's our E. So what's the pattern? It's C, D, E. And then it does it again, C, D, E. Now here's the crucial part. The pattern doesn't move on, to F, G, H. It just restarts. It goes right back to the beginning. C, D, E, and then C, D, E all over again. It creates this perfect closed loop. It's like a song that gets to the end of a chorus, and instead of going to the next verse, it just starts the chorus over and over and over. You start to feel trapped in a cycle, kind of like those lovers on the urn. Okay, clue number 1, check. We found that in what we can see on the page. But our next clue is all about what you can hear. See, every poem has a rhythm, a kind of musical pulse. Just think of it as the poem's own steady heartbeat. Now, the rhythm Keats is using has this super fancy name, iambic pentameter. But don't let the name scare you. It's actually the most natural rhythm in English. It sounds just like a human heartbeat. A soft beat, then a loud one, da-dum, da-dum. And you get 5 of those in a line. It's just a steady, predictable walking pace. Just listen to how it sounds. I'll read another line and punch up the beat for you. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard, you hear that? Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. It just flows. It's calm, it's regular, like a resting heart. But the real secret isn't in the regular parts. It's in the one moment where that heartbeat breaks. And this, my friends, this is the smoking gun of our entire investigation. The biggest clue of all isn't the steady beat itself. It's the one split second where Keats decides to break his own rule completely on purpose. He makes the rhythm trip over itself, and believe me, he does it for a very, very good reason. I mean, that's the key question, isn't it? A poet lulls you into this comfortable, steady rhythm, you get used to it, and then bam, he throws in a surprise. What does that actually do to us when we're reading? So how does he pull it off? While the normal beat is soft, loud, duh, dumb. But Keats flips it. He inverts the beat to be loud, soft, dumb, duh. Think of it like this. You're walking along, nice and easy, and your foot suddenly catches on a crack in the sidewalk. You stumble. That little trip, that jolt, that's exactly what he builds into the words. And here it is. This is the exact spot. Listen really closely to how this feels. Bold lover, never, never. Did you hear that? The line kicks off with a heavy punch on bold. That's the first stumble. Then he does it again on the first part of never. That smooth, da-dum rhythm just trips all over itself. It's a jolt. So why? Why do this? Well, that jolt works just like a speed bump in the road. It forces you to slam on the brakes and feel the impact. That heavy beat on never makes the word feel like a physical wall that the lover is just crashing into. By breaking the rhythm, Keats makes us feel that frustration. We feel the lurch, the sudden stop. The poem literally trips to show us that this guy is physically, hopelessly stuck. Okay, so we have our clues, we've got the looping blueprints, and we have the tripped heartbeat.
Let's put it all together and solve this thing once and for all. Case closed.
It's an absolutely brilliant 1-2 punch. First, the blueprint. That repeating CDE, CDE rhyme, it traps us in this perfect endless circle. And then, right inside that circle, the tripped heartbeat slams us into a sudden, jarring stop. It's the feeling of running around in a circle and smacking into a wall, over and over again. He's trapped in a loop, and he can't even move forward. And that's the whole secret. That's the solution to the puzzle. Keats wasn't just telling us about a feeling. He used the actual mechanics of poetry, the rhyme, the rhythm, to build that feeling right into the experience of reading it. He's not just a writer, he's like an architect of emotion, using his tools to construct this feeling of being eternally, frustratingly frozen.
So the next time you pick up a poem, don't just read the words, listen for its heartbeat, look for its blueprint. Because now you have the detective tools. You know how to look for the secret codes that poets leave behind. The only question is, what other secrets are you going to find?